Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, Mr. Lula da Silva was sworn in as the president-elect of Brazil. So, very good. Good for him. Congratulations. It's not about him. It's about the isolation of Russia. Russia again is isolated, as the United States of America tells us all the time, and their mass media weasels. So let's see what's happening. So Lula da Silva, after someone tried to bang him today, a guy with a weapon was detained at the inauguration ceremony. We find out that the Brazilian president, Lula da Silva, ready to restart relations with Russia in many spheres. Say Matvienko. I'm assuming that's the ambassador to Brasilia, right? Brasilia. This article comes from Sputnik from today, the 1st of January 2022. So, in many spheres, ready to restart relations. What does that mean? Well, anything more than one sphere is very concerning for the United States of America. All right, so let's see. Speaker of the upper chamber of the Russian parliament, so it's the upper chamber, it's not the ambassador, Valentina Matvienko, said on Sunday that Brazilian President-elect Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva confirmed his readiness and interest in restarting relations. What kind of relations? Between the two countries in many positions, spheres. Matvienko headed Russia's delegation at Lula's inauguration ceremony on Sunday. Hooray! And I'm quoting. The newly elected president confirmed his readiness and interest in restarting Russian-Brazilian relations in terms of increasing trade and economic cooperation. Good. BRICS still stands. In the scientific sphere, in the technical sphere, in the sphere of environmental protection, and in a variety of other fields. I wonder what they are. She said, Russia and Brazil have the same idea of what the future world should look like based on a fair multipolar order. That's not a good speech. Matvienko said, adding that both countries have much potential for boosting cooperation. Well, this is what the Russians say. Okay, so take it easy. Russian upper house chief also stressed that Moscow views Brasilia as an important and reliable partner. The countries will celebrate 195 years of diplomatic relations this year, Matvienko noted, and I'm quoting. We very much appreciate the fact that Brazil pursues an independent, that's the key word, foreign policy. It does not yield to any outside influence and acts while preserving its sovereignty, its independence, and defending its national interest. And in this, we are also similar, end quote. Matvienko told reporters. Well, the bullshit only starts now. After these comments, we find out what the big brother from north, or much north, will have to say about this, and now they're going to start threatening, blackmailing, and a little, regime change. It's not going to be a military attack, but a little regime change. And it seems like Brazil is still very much under the tutelage of the military. So that's not good. That means you bribe of your military chiefs, and there you have it. A little coup, and they do whatever the guy over there who paid more will want them to do. On Saturday, Lula held meetings with the heads of Russian and Ukrainian delegations. Beautiful. Matvienko also met with Cuban Vice President Salvador Valdez Mesa and Speaker of the Mozambican Parliament Esperanza Bias on Saturday. Very good, because Russia is isolated. Yeah, Russia is isolated. Very good, very good. Well, we're gonna find out. I personally, I don't have anything with Lula as a person, but I have with his inclinations. that don't fit mine. But hey, I'm not Brazilian and I don't vote for him. If the Brazilians voted for him, so be it. Respect the the will of the majority. I'm for it. Now, I continue to think that he is a communist in his views and ideology, and his past statements, policies, and meetings and affinities stand proof to what I said. Now, could he implement some policies that would help the Brazilians? That's all what matters to me. All I want is Brazilians to have a better life overall, but I want that to be achieved through a just policy. I don't like the Robin Hood policy, and I'm pretty sure that, or not pretty sure, I'm inclined to think that Mr. Da Silva, having leftist inclinations, will do exactly that. That means a Robin Hood thing. I'm going to go and get from these guys by force and give it to those guys that somehow deserve it. I don't like that. I don't think that's just. If you open an investigation and you determine that those guys that money, then yes, take it, but don't give it to them. Distribute it to the whole population, not to those guys only. You say, well, they're the needy. Well, sometimes some people are needy because of their own actions, if you know what I mean. There's opportunities or there's no opportunities. You can say, well, opportunities only for some. Yes, it is true. Everywhere there are opportunities for some, including the United States of America. You know what I'm talking about? For some who want to take that opportunity, not the ones who don't want. So the ones who don't want to take that opportunity doesn't exist. For the ones who are capable to get this opportunity, that means they have skills. They developed the skills through personal effort. Personal effort, that's the key double word here. Personal effort, okay? They achieve the skills, so that means that opportunity says, hey, Gigi, yes, do you have the skills? Okay, come over and compete with others that have the skills. If these guys did not work to improve themselves and develop and achieve those skills, that's an opportunity for them. Okay, like for instance, if I'm going right now, I say, hey, these guys are very exclusive at engineering. I don't have a degree in engineering. Okay, so I don't know anything more than, let's say, average person about engineering. I did all kind of other things, but anyway, so I can't just say, you know what, that's unfair because I don't have access to engineering jobs. Well, easily you will be saying, well, you have a diploma, you have some credentials. No, so what the fuck you want? Well, how do you get them? Well, you got to go to school. Well, I can't go to school because my parents were poor. Really? Well, why are your parents poor? Oh, because their parents were poor. Why were they poor? Oh, because they were what? If you're a free person, you can improve your life, right? I mean, just so you know, I came here in this country penniless, okay? Penniless. I came with, as someone said, with my balls, that's all. And yeah, I came, it's true. It was pointed out to me by a professor when I went to college here in the United States. He said, yeah, but you came with capital, with human capital. Yeah, you came from that family, you came from over there, you already had the information, you had that. So when you came here, well, nobody stops you to go to the library and get the books, speak with the librarian and say, you know what, I want to become a civil engineer. What book do you recommend for me? Step by step. And I'm pretty sure if she's not an idiot, she would provide you with the right book. You get it for free. You go home, take a little pen, piece of paper, and you write down. Or you take pictures with your phone. They all have phones, these poor people somehow. Click, 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 and then you learn and study. And then from there you go to a different location and say, well, how should I do this? And you go to school. And you wake up in the morning and you go to school and so on. And nobody's starving here unless they really want to starve. I tell you that, okay? Anyway, so the thing with, oh, you're poor, you can't make it, I don't buy it. I mean, I look around me. It's the more the desire than the missed opportunity or no opportunity. You have the opportunity. Here, to go to college, all you need is this. I'm ready. That's all you need. You have to show up on time. You have to pass your test. You have to pay attention. Okay, you work in the meantime. You go over there and you unload trucks, let's say during the nighttime, and during the daytime you go to college. Some people did it. If a man can do it, another man can do it. Remember that movie, The Edge? Beautiful, with Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin with that grizzly bear that tries to eat them. Yeah, beautiful. If a man can do it, another man can do it. Let's kill the motherfucker. Okay, and they killed him. No animal was harmed during the filming. So, yeah, that's true. If one man can do it, another man can do it. But you have to wake up, you have to be tired, you have to be hungry, you have to be, listen to an idiot boss, you have to fuck your life for some time. Postpone gratification, save the money, go to school, don't miss classes, pass the test, read, and so on, and you're gonna get a degree. And after the degree, hey, you're not guaranteed anything because you are not owed anything, and you keep going and you keep going and you will succeed, I guarantee you. And if you don't want to go to college, you can work 2 jobs. I'm gonna tell you what kind of jobs: washing dishes, or you can go in constructions, or you don't have to be now anymore like pum 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 pum, or zzz, 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 zzz. All right, or pipe laying, you can do that too. Or you can be a taxi driver, or you can be a truck driver, and you need to pop up, pop up, pop up. That's what you need to do. Yes, but 10 hours when you drive, you have to pay attention. No accident, right? No drinking, no snorting, no. Everything is sacrifice. If you think that you're going to go through life by another $1 million fella right here, thank you very much, Lord. Or thank you very much, Lula, for getting it from those and give it to me. No, that's not fair. Not fair. Okay? So Lula is going to open up new spheres of love and happiness with Russia. And Russia continues to be isolated. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.